All right, what's going on, y'all? Hey. Welcome to the Joshua Tree Trading Post. We're going to get a little workout in. Get everything situated. If you guys want to ask questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. But basically, going to be doing a leg day workout. We went for a nice hike this morning in the national park and figured we're set up here at the Joshua Tree Trading Post to get out into the community. But I'm going to get a workout in. Figure you guys can jump along, ask questions, check it out. It's also a great pace if you ever find yourself in Joshua Tree. Highly recommend checking out the marketplace. Michelle, you're going to be joining in too, right?
Yeah.
I'll get my watch going. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do like a cordless, ropeless jump rope. Just to help my warm up. So this is, I don't know if you've ever seen this before.
No.
So I'm going to just kind of be like swinging it around. So if you want to kind of tag in with it, we just will pull out the cord. And then, yeah. Well, this one we're probably going to be not too long. We'll try and shoot for like 30-ish minutes. We'll see how we feel. And then we'll just take it from there. And then while we're doing this too, again, if you guys have checked out our last podcast, Michelle was on 2 podcasts ago. I actually made it since that podcast. I made a video on your book, Homicide by Hygiene, that's available on Amazon. You can also get it on her website. We talk about some really awesome insights, products, ingredients. She's in Asheville, North Carolina, if you want to check her out. And yeah, feel free while I'm kind of getting it situated. Share any fun facts, Michelle, or anything that you want to plug.
Thank you. Okay, well, yep, I'm so happy to be here with the Lifestyle Retreat 2026. And if you
bring attention.
If you have interest in natural, completely natural skincare for your health, not just for beauty, but for your health, then I have a product line. Quite a few things, all ages, have different options available online, and I have a store called Natural Health and Skin. You can visit me in Asheville, North Carolina. I'll be happy to help. And my website is naturalhealthskin.com, where you can find my products and my contact info. You can call, and I'll give you a 15-minute free consult. We're going to talk about maybe what's best for you. But yeah, I'm so happy to be here with Michael because your internal health is so vital to even give you wonderful skin health. What you see on your skin is happening because of your internal health many times. So I love it that we're able to collaborate and get people's blood flowing. You need good circulation to help with glowing skin, guys. And just really be overall healthy. You need internal, external. Good stuff.
Yeah, so if you want to, you might feel already kind of warm. But yeah, exactly. We're just going to do this for maybe another minute just to get our blood flow up. For those of you that are either following along at home or you're catching this, you can always save it and come back to it. I always recommend for these workouts, bookmark it, save it. We're stacking all of these workouts over the next 100 days that are going to build off of one another. It's a whole pretty much series. And this is just one. You can see me with the cordless, but I'll slide over and then Michelle, you go in there. Michelle doesn't actually have a rope, and nor do you need one, honestly. Nope. You could do it without a rope as well, and you can still get the same thing. We got about 15 more seconds. And then we're going to go just through some dynamic stretching. The whole point is warm up our tissue, literally get it warmer, help getting the stretching in the tissue. Then we're going to go through some dynamic movements, and then we're going to get into the fun. At 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to be pretty like efficient on time too, because while we have the pop-up here, figured as people are kind of like coming in and out, we'll get a workout in.
Yeah,
feel free to ask
unexpected, hence the clothes,
yeah.
guys.
Well, making it work.
It's actually been chilly here, so long sleeves and jeans were my choice.
And it's still maybe a little Christmassy, ironically. In the desert, we still have some really cool winter attire. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through some dynamic stretching. So this is going to build off of kind of what we did in the park, but because we're specifically targeting the legs, we'll start with some kickers or Frankensteins or toy soldiers. There's a variety of names for it. Basically, all we're going to do is just kind of swing our leg up to touch our toes and then do the opposite side as well. So we're just going to do this like 15, 30 seconds. And just getting some nice dynamic range of motion.
It's like my arms aren't long enough.
And that's okay. You don't even technically have to touch our toes. That's just like a target. But being able to each time progressively get a little bit more range of motion. We'll go one more time each side. Oh, Russ will shake it out. And then because we were doing that jump rope, that was kind of priming up our calves. But we kind of talked about this at the retreat or at the hike this morning, getting the front of our shins fired up. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to step back here so you can see this, is we're just going to lift our toes off the ground to get these muscles in the front of our shins fired up. Do that for about 30 seconds. So just kind of lifting up those toes off the ground. It almost looks like we're rocking back here a little bit. There you go. There you go. We got about 10 more seconds. And then we'll go into our next movement. As I feel back. Yeah, come on in. 3, 2, and time. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to get a little bit of that hip flexor firing up. So we're just going to hug our knee to our chest. So we're just going to kind of hug it up, hold for a second. I'm going to switch those sides. The other thing I like to think about is flaring our toes to get a little bit, again, anterior tibialis activation. We'll do this again, about 30 seconds. Yeah. So far, Michelle, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's been your favorite part of the retreat?
Actually, the little trip down to see that statue.
Yeah, the transmission.
Painting.
That was really cool. I think they're going to go again tonight before the sunset. So that can be really cool. Also, now we're going to have some beautiful music coming in, so feel free to just follow along, but the audio is not going to be as important for you guys to hear. Just follow, and I'll check your comments. With that being said, we're going to get to a performance. Go a little bit by our glutes or underneath our glutes. So there's 2 ways I like to cue people to do it. One, we're going to put our calf on our knee, kind of sit our butt back. Or 2, we can scoop the knee, grab the shin, just kind of pull it up. I personally like this thing like that.
Yeah.
If that feels okay, it's a great way to get kind of balance activated. Just sit those hips back and we're going to switch. So we're just kind of like sitting into that, getting a nice stretch. We'll just do 3 to 5 each time. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Now, if you want to finish up each leg to make sure they're even.
Yeah.
One more. This is one we did for, but we didn't do for the. But it's going to come in handy for what we're going to do. So all we're going to think about, the cue I like to give is think about like you're stepping over a fence. We're going to lift our knee and just bring it back like we're stepping over a fence, tap the ground, and come back the way we came. We're just going to do that for like 3 to 5 reps. 2, 3, and then I'll take a step back. So if we do have some foot traffic, we'll have a clear cut. And we'll go the opposite side. How's that feeling? And discomfort?
You can tell it's stretching.
Yeah, you just feel it.
It's a really good, natural, kind of easy stretch.
What I like to think is for both the shoulders and the hips, because those are the most like mobile and complex joints in the body, to really move them through a lot of things. So that becomes helpful. It's really for the shoulders, for the hips, move them through a pretty large range of motion. All right, so we're going to stop from there. Now we're going to go into our first workings. So we're going to use the band and do some squats, and then we're going to superset that with lunges. So I'm going to go a little bit heavier because I've been growing through this. I'm going to go a little bit lighter because you can probably handle more than this, but the first time I just want to get you kind of comfortable. So, let me get you kind of just acclimating into it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do one of 2 options, either a front squat, which is what I'm going to recommend for you. I'm going to do what we call a searcher squat. This sounds a little bit fancier, but it's actually very functionally helpful. So we'll cover the front squat first. So for our front squat, we're going to just bring the band up to our shoulders, which is why we call it a front squat. So we're kind of just either crossing our arms. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't have to deal with, is the air component. But being able to just kind of make a little X and have your rest on our shoulders, just like that. Whether you want to go under with the fingers or cross them, whichever feels good. And we're going to squat. The one thing I like is the band's to be on the outside exactly like that. Getting nice, deep, slow, and controlled, and driving it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called searcher variations. It's going to be in my arms and my kind of crook of my elbow. This is like great for when I pick up Alicia, our dog, when she broke her leg, or picking up the kids. Very functionally applicable. And again, we're going to go for 12 to 15 reps. So I'll slide over so you have room as well. And yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
So go nice, slow, control, and then we'll drive up. So the goal here is that slow, controlled tempo on the way down. So anywhere from like 2 to 4 seconds, and then we come up with low control as well. But we come up a little bit faster. 4, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 2 more. Actually, I think we go to 15. How do you feel about 15?
Yeah.
13, 14, we'll go 1 more. And 15. Beautiful. So we're just going to slowly come down to release the band. The thing dealing with bands is it's called variable. I like to refer to as variable resistance. There's a variety of names. But that means it has some springiness to it. Woo! So what we'll do is we're going to superset that with a body weight reverse lunge and twist. Which is a fancy way of saying we're going to do a step back lunge. I'll just demo the first one, then we'll do it side by side. Step back with my right leg, get down, turn over that lead leg, and then come back. Not exactly what we were doing. All right, so we're going to do 8 to 12 consecutive reps on one leg, and then we're going to switch. So it's the same exact side. And then it seemed a little laggy. Yeah, it might be just the Wi-Fi and the internet because we're kind of outside live stream, but I figured I'd have a little pop-up here. Thank you for the heads up. So yeah, it's a little laggy, but we'll do the best. So we'll do side by side. We'll start with that right leg. See how that's framed? Perfect. Let me just see how this is lining up. Let's just see how our positioning. Perfect. Okay, y'all. Come on, we're doing a little workout here. Thank you. Even like my heart rate's like 140. So we'll go 50 times. I'm gonna hit 12. Okay, so we're gonna go back right side. And then we're twisting over that lead leg. And we're gonna slowly come back up. We're trying to put as much weight on that lead leg as we can to really make it work. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. 6, 7, 8. I think we got 12. Sure. 9. 2 more, y'all. 11. And 12. Now we're just going to switch those legs. Same thing. I can switch over. And we'll do that same side again. Try to get weight on that lead leg as much as possible. 2. 3.
Work on your balance.
Yeah, that's why I like it too with the rotation. That's why we don't have as much load on this one yet. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're going all the way to 12. Same thing on this side. 10. 2 more. 11. 1 more time. And 12. Beautiful. So now, high five. We're going to take 1 minute to rest. We're doing that for 4 rounds. Okay, you can start with 3 rounds. But I'm going to up your bands. The thing is, going from the squat to lunges is very tricky. You lift it, that's good. So I say we come up to it. Okay, it's going from 15 pounds to 30 pounds total. Green could be the hardest. I'm gonna bring it out.
You're gonna go down.
All right, cool. Getting our workout in. Yeah, you guys good? All right, we got about 15 more seconds. We'll go around 2. I am getting sweatier. I expected right off the bat, which is I like is a good sign from our intensity. Let me just drop in the comments. Again, thanks for the heads up with the lagging on the stream. I know it's not perfect, but since we're at an outdoor space, I wanted to just get something going. But that's where we were talking about. I think you were on the walk with us yesterday. We were talking about using Starlink for better internet connection when you're at pop-up spots.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't use it enough to justify it. Let's see if we can get the chat popping up. And then we're going to go into round number 2. So if you guys are following along at home, thank you for the follow, by the way. Marcia, I appreciate you. We'll get into round number 2. If you're doing it from a timely, we're at 1:30. So I'm going to just let the chat load, but I'm not going to wait any longer. We're going to go round 2. So we're going to do that same positioning. But what you can always do too with lighter bands that still don't feel like enough resistance, but if we jump up to the next level, if it's like too much, you can just added this. Let me know if you want. So you can just kind of cross it and then put it on the shoulders. So that's just another way to add a little bit of resistance. But I think okay. Yeah. And again, we're just going to get it in the crook of our elbow. We're going again, 12 to 15.
Feels perfect.
That's good. Here's one. Nice. Good. 2. 3. 4. Yeah, the shade is clutching. Otherwise, we get a little too hot. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. We got 2 more. 14, get Michelle. And 15, beautiful. So slowly let it down. And now again, we're supersetting that with our reverse lunges. How that
Yeah. Reverse lunges are getting harder now.
That's right. So now we'll go right into our reverse lunge superset. So again, start with that right leg. You can stop at 8, depending on how it feels too. Okay. We're going to go 8 to 12. So again, we're stepping back. And twist. 1, 2.
As you can tell, workout both men and women.
That's it. And that's the cool thing is we're just modifying the load. You can do almost the same exercise. 6. Right, baby Hope? 7. Hope knows. There's 8. I say we got 12.
Try.
And even if we need to stop at like 10, that's totally fine. Just whatever we do on one side, we're going to do on the other side. As I need to drop down for a second. And drop. So now we'll switch sides. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Keeping that weight on that lead leg as much as possible. Carrie, did you get to check out some of the vendors?
I did, yeah.
What'd you think?
It's amazing stuff out here. Lots of people making jewelry and clothes and soaps and things. Yeah, Michelle found it very interesting. All the soaps and like homemade stuff.
Yeah, Gina was saying there's some other like health maybe ones to check out.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to maybe network a little bit. Maybe you could just get some cards for me. Heading on baby Hope.
I have trouble.
I think this is
Yeah,
right
we
here.
grab some help ones. You never know if they want to collaborate and stuff. Me too.
Yeah, that's what I think is always like helpful. We'll do one more opportunity, these types of events, and rest. We're gonna take a minute. Then we're gonna go again. Round number 3. Let's see if you got any questions. Looks like we're good on questions. I'll drop a comment there. Beautiful. See if that's loading. How's the audio sound too, by the way, off? I know you mentioned it might be a little laggy, but I want to see how the audio sounded too. Got like 30 more seconds. So now again, if you're just following, you can stop at round 2, you can stop at round 3. But today we're gonna go for 4 just based on the kind of condensed workout that we're dealing with. So we'll go back. You can technically combine the other together. I don't think you need to do that. But you can always put them together before you jump up. This is 15 pounds, 30, then it goes up to 60 with our black bands, then it goes to 80 with the purple, and 120 with the green. So depending on how you want to progress, you can always mix and match it as well. Yeah, give it a try. The cool thing at the bottom end, it's obviously less resistance. It's just applying a little bit differently with the stacking and loading. That's exactly right. And then if you want even more for like around the scapulary, you like pull it apart. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. You kind of come up here and we just kind of pull them apart. Yeah, exactly. A little bit more of that upper back.
Yeah.
Right. So go again, 12, 15. See how at the bottom a little bit of the black comes out? Six, 8. You can stop it, bro. Woo! That's hinge it. And now we'll again go to that reverse lunge. More quickly. There you go. So again, with that lead leg, we'll start with the left side. We're trying to keep our weight on that lead leg. And then turn. Yeah, 210. That's perfect. 8, 9, 10. Now just say switch. Down strong. And then we're just gonna do the opposite side. Hey, ask me to rest. Grab it. Yeah, so we go thinking offside, keep that weight on it.
You guys can also sort of
Cannabis out. So that's round 3 down. Took like a minute and a half. And then what we might do is we might cut the workout a little short. I want to keep her up here. Maybe we're going to go like 15. Let's see, how are we doing on time? It's actually been 24 minutes. So we're going to do one more set. And kind of leave it at that. So get this nice quad, glute, hip activation. Then I might, instead of leaving it at 3, you might just do 3 sets. You want to do a quick reset? Wow. So we're just going to take the same thing. We'll do almost the same thing as far as the position, but we're going to bring our feet a little closer together. So we're just modifying this for the length of the workout. So we're still going to do a search of position. We're going to do a straight leg deadlift. So what that basically means, I'm just going to kind of show it from here at this angle. Like wow. We're going to get our hip and our feet just out of hip. Get a little bit easier. We're really just hinging at the hip, keeping that band into our chest. But it's back until our elbows touch our thighs. And then we're going to repeat. So again, hinging, good posture, and drive. Switch it back. We're going to go again 12 to 15 reps. Yeah, you're good. You can totally do that. We're just getting a workout in the down. So what we can do too is I'll show you a little adjustment. 10, we're going 15, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So Michelle just pointed out something that's really helpful. If you're getting flat, especially that bottom part, what we can do, change the anchor. Oh, what's up, Rob? I see you, Joshua Tree. You know, dude, with our music. We can just make a little cross pattern. So we do the same anchor. You just make a little bit of an X. By making that X, we'll still get slack at the bottom, but as you go down, we're trying to pull the slack out to get a bit more of the upper back. So as we come out, we're just pulling some of that slack out and just having that X pattern will help. I'm also taller and longer limbs, so it looks like there's less slack from that. Not because you're doing anything different, just because the length of it. We'll take another about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go in. We got 2 more rounds, y'all. Yeah, Rob, what's up? I see you, dude. What's going on, everybody? Again, we're live here from Joshua Tree. We got the Joshua Tree training post. We wanted to get a workout in while we got a little bit of downtime in between some of the vendors, the traffic and whatnot. Okay. We're just working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you have questions, we're just in between some rounds.
Whenever just martial arts, I do skincare, it's all about your health.
We're in town hosting a retreat, so we're just like maybe 10 minutes down the road. So we figured, yeah, we just do a little pop up. It's been great. It's day 3 technically, and we have some people actually doing our contrast therapy, which is like cold plunge and then sauna. That's on the property. Yeah, and we just figured we pop in here, get a workout, check out the trading post. Yeah, if you want to, I can do my check it out. We're not only hosting stuff here, but throughout. We do remote things, live streaming.
Nice little job you got there.
All right, so now we're gonna go round number 2. So we're gonna do that same thing, and now we'll take that F time. First, see how it feels. I'm gonna see you set up first to help you if you need more slack and pulled out. Just because again, I have a little bit longer on the limbs.
Yeah.
So it'll still probably pull out a little bit of slack. Again, I'll coach you through how to get that slack out. So yeah, so now as you come up, come all the way up, fully up, slide those knees. We'll leave it right there. Now just hinge that hip. See what the slack looks like. See how you're bending over at the knees? So now what I want you to do is you're not going to bend your knees up and then have a little bit of your chin. All you're going to do is hinge it there. Yes, exactly. And then as you come down, I want you to think about pinching a pencil between your shoulders. Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And it might be a little bit of slack. That's okay. That's exactly what I need. Yeah, exactly. See how bending in the knees is not like that. So getting more of the hand wings and your butt muscles. So you're hinging down. Your reps are going to be a little bit different than mine. You're going to have to stop. Yes, good control. Even over exaggerate that back. So really get your choosing it down. And especially when you're down there, really think about pinching your shoulders. Yeah, especially at the bottom. What's going on? Yeah. If you have any questions, we're going to be here doing our ring. That's awesome. Yeah, I got some cards right here. We got some bands that we're interested in. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, we like to travel a lot. Yes. So I'm at like 10 minutes.
I really think
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Especially for the back. That's where we're getting the back. 4-2, got one more. Yeah, rest for a minute, we got one more round.
Hey guys, come on. I'll be nice.
No, I don't want to mess with you. What's up, y'all? How we doing? Got one more set, okay, everybody? One more set. One more set. Try not to flip too much.
Yeah, big close.
But it's actually not that bad. It's nice to be in the shade. You know what I mean?
And shade helps.
We got about 20 more seconds. So you're from Long Island? That's awesome. We're from Oh, nice. Yeah, so we're gonna do like Deer Park.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So wait, do you live out here now? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we just came there. There's a place called the Castle House. Oh, it's like it's a you like that.
And
I'll take this.
Yeah, it's been about like 8 hours. But yeah, there's like probably. How long have you been here? Awesome.
Yeah.
Sure. We got one more set. We're gonna get one more set. I'm sorry, what was your name? Lindsay? I'm fine. And that was Carrie and Michelle. Baby Hope.
What do you think?
All right, we got one more set. Right, so same exact thing. That was beautiful on the last set, but we have cross pulling the slack out with your shoulders pinching back. Yes. Now we're gonna stand up. And now you're just thinking about hinging at the hip. Have you ever played like foosball? Yes. And then drive up. Yes.
Thanks.
We're gonna do 15 of those.
What I like about this posture too is if somebody's had shoulder injuries, because it's been told to me, not to go forward very much with my shoulders.
Sure.
So if you're going out to the sides like that, I think it helps.
Yeah, it doesn't put the same like kind of shearing force on the front side, but it still gets all that backside stuff.
Yeah.
But again, being mindful of any restrictions, adjustments we want to make.
Which you're great at.
Thank you.
Individually taking into account people's needs when you work out with them.
It takes good awareness to notice it, Michelle. I mean, you notice it.
Did you know I trained to the certified personal trainer?
That's awesome. So you got like all this stuff.
I did everything except the exam because I didn't want to be a personal trainer. I just wanted to know things.
Yeah, just have that like motivation, which is awesome. It's always
for
hard.
myself
And Russ, y'all, beautiful job. Thank you for working out, Michelle.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Thanks everybody at home. We're gonna kind of leave it there. Again, just doing a 30-minute pop-up. Feel free to bookmark, save this. If you're not already, follow, subscribe. Check out Michelle. You can also check out her website as well. And you just updated it. So I want to say naturalhealthskin.com.
Yep.
Right. So naturalhealthskin.com, Asheville, North Carolina. We're here at the Joshua Tree Trading Post. Shout out to them for again having us here, letting us set up a little bit. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. I'll probably be live streaming either tomorrow, before after Super Bowl, or on Monday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Later, y'all. Yeah, and that's what's like kind of fun about it.